Okay, so this is our first time being here at the museum part, and it's actually open. We never ever get here and it's open. It's awesome. Yeah. And we've got the columns above. This should be awesome. Hopefully go and get tickets information. Alright, I'll check this out. I guess we're just going to go look and we finally got to the museum. This is awesome.
Right, welcome to the Victoria Battery, where they processed all the ore that they excavated at Wihi.
Right, okay.
And brought it here to be processed.
Okay.
And the era we talk about is from 1898 to about 1954. The mine closed in 1952,
yeah.
But they still were processing ore because they had a still ore to process.
Right.
Yeah. The mine closed in 1952.
Oh, so that mine's completely closed now? Like this?
No, it's where they're working now is the same place as where the old timers worked in
wow.
to 1952.
That's cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's two other mining companies have started again. One was Newmont, and the other was Oceana Gold. Waikino, this place. This is the area called Waikino. Because of the abundance of water.
Yeah.
Not just for drinking,
Yeah.
but they needed it for energy.
Oh.
No electricity
Oh,
to
yeah,
drive
sure.
the pelting wheel. Oh, yeah. And they had steam because they had coal, and they had wood. So that was their two sources of energy in 1898 when they kicked off.
Wow.
Electricity arrived in 1913, 15 years later.
Wow.
Yeah. So they didn't have electricity for 16 years.
Okay.
And the same company built the first power station on the Waikato River.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they did. First
Wow.
power station.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
At a place called Horahora.
Oh.
From here to Horahora, it's 80 kilometres. And it was only a little station, 6.3 megawatts. But it was just for here and the mine.
Yep.
And of course they had to build the overhead transmission line, 50,000 volts, and they built it on 469 power pylons.
Wow.
So they had to come over some mountainous country.
Yeah.
We've now got 9 hydro stations on the Waikato River.
Wow.
Yeah, from Taupo to the west.
So Taupo's a big one.
Yeah, well that's where it all starts anyhow.
Yeah.
So capture the water. So Horahora doesn't exist because when they built Karapiro in 1947, which is a 100 megawatt station, they had to raise the level of the lake and they flooded Horahora.
Oh, far out.
Yeah, so she doesn't exist anymore.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's literally like wiped right out.
It ran until 1947 and was increased in size to 10 megawatt because the government bought it back 7 years later.
Whoa.
After Wihi Gold had built it. That was a condition of allowing them to build it, that they had the opportunity to buy it back.
That's really awesome.
Because farming was coming in there, one thing and another. So what you're standing in is the original powerhouse.
Oh really?
To take the power.
Oh wow.
In
This is
1913, November.
This is the original powerhouse.
And
That's
we
awesome.
work out of here in conjunction with the Department of Conservation.
That's awesome.
So what you see is what you get, rough and ready.
That's really awesome.
That's how we want to see it.
Yep.
That's how it is.
Yep.
So, and we use it as a museum and tell you a little bit about it.
One thing that always puzzled me, like as a kid, I always saw them excavating down where the
Melting points are underneath the wood.
as a kid, you know, just driving
Sweet.
and I'd see them digging. Was it buried to cover it up?
No, they wouldn't be digging, probably not here. This was only the processing.
Oh, to excavate down the bottom here. Remember as a kid, there was digging and stuff, pulling the dirt out from down the bottom of the hill here.
Well, they might have been in the...
Oh look, gold. Well, no, it's not really gold, but
demolition
it is.
stage.
Okay,
It looked like they were uncovering it, like they were digging.
it's probably not real gold anymore, but that's cool.
You see that close?
That is awesome. Oh, where's that?
So when
This would
you...
have been 80s?
No,
Semi-Janelle,
no, it's all gone by then.
demonstration
Yeah,
action.
I think. Because it was only like they were
Is it?
excavating and digging out, so bring it back out again. Whether it be a slip
That's gold.
I don't know what that would be. because
Ores fed directly from the rake into these full floating crushers.
Some of it's still here,
Right.
but a lot of the buildings were demolished, so they wouldn't change the site much. As far as I know.
A.J. Morgan.
That was always puzzled me what I used to see and my dad used to talk about.
That's cool. Got to hear a bit of information from the guide.
Come over here. We'll get round there.
Oh, so
Plenty of time later. Otherwise, I'll be talking to fresh. See, this is what the site looked like in its heyday.
Yep.
All those buildings there. Oh wow! And
Wow,
there
it
was
was huge.
200 men worked here, and so they're all gone. The only building left standing is this one here, because it was made of concrete. So that's why it wasn't demolished.
wow, that was massive.
So, how do they get the ore from Wihi to here? Well, they built their own little railway. 40 wagons towed by these little steam engines, which all came out from England,
Yeah.
and 2 ton in each cart of ore. And they had 5 of these little, 6 of these little steam locos. 5 were made in England and shipped out, all by 1910. Bagnalls and New Plymouth made the 6th one in 1936. It's the only one made in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And so they were bringing approximately 800 tonne a day of ore. 200 of them here was the biggest in Australasia. That's just the inside. Went up on the can, 8 inches, 200 millimetres, and slammed down and broke the quartz up. That there, what you see there, weighed 1,250 pound or
Holy
550 kilo.
Wow.
5 of those in a stamper box.
Wow.
Man, they've got to be
Yeah.
wow.
These were made by A&G Price in Thames,
Wow.
a big foundry in Thames that's still running today.
Really?
Yeah,
That's really cool.
They came down from Onehunga in 1850 when the goldfields opened.
Oh.
And they made 150 odd locos for the New Zealand government, steam
Wow.
locos as well. Very big foundry.
That's really cool.
You can see them all there. There's a bigger photo over there of them, actually. And remember, they were driven by water
Wow.
for a start.
Yeah.
Before electricity came on. So
Alright. Crazy.
big flywheel. Once the momentum got going, just show you 2 standard boxes, a mini one.
That's it.
They didn't all fall together, as you can see. Went up to the top of the can, and they were turning at 90 degrees as it went. There'd be an endless spout at the back and sluiced through with water. One of our volunteers made this.
That's really cool.
You can see a big flywheel. So once it got going, you know, the flywheel.
I was wondering what those were down the bottom. You see some of those cams there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's awesome.
Alright.
But it would come out about a bit bigger than that.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Crazy. Oops. That's cool.
Actually, after that, it would be ground to talcum powder. Just goes up in here.
Oh yeah.
See it turning?
Yeah.
Same as the old car.
Yeah.
Can.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gets to the top,
Oh shit.
falls down.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Now,
pretty cool.
that's 1/7 of that, so you multiply that by 7, multiply it by 200.
Yeah.
Very noisy.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
all going off at
yeah.
separate times too. Yeah.
Really noisy.
Matching the tube belts, they had flint inside it, and it would reduce the ore to the consistency of talcum powder.
Wow.
So we're up to talcum powder now. They had to do something about the dry powder because it was like ground glass. You know, the fellas were sucking it in,
Oh wow, that's so good.
and it was ripping their lungs to pieces. And a lot of them didn't make old bones,
Wow.
so they had to do something about it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Now we're down to talcum powder. Then from there it went to the banner room and across shaky tables, and they fell into the barrels. The concentrates fell into barrels. After that, went to the classifiers, where they introduced some sand and some slime. And then when the slime was added to assist settlement by flocculation, it passed from there into the settling tanks, which were quite big anyhow. We're 9.7 in diameter and 4 metres high. And that's where they introduced 100 tonnes of slime in each.
That's a lot of slime.
And then once the remaining slime was pumped through to the vacuum thickener. Quite elaborate.
It's a lot to it. There's a lot more than I realised there was to it.
Then they went to the cyanide tanks, which were those big tanks there, which you probably saw the bases down below.
Yeah.
And there was 32 of those. They were 15 metres high, 4 metres wide.
Yeah.
And that's where the cyanide was introduced to the gold and silver with the slime, and they forced compressed air in there. So it's like a cake mixer. You know,
wow, yeah.
Going round and round for 5 days.
All right.
And after that, that's what the term was, they called it, all the gold and silver was in solution. It was potassium cyanide.
That's crazy.
Prior to that, they used mercury, which is a heavy metal, but the recovery rate with mercury, where they put it across copper plates, was only 68%. When they went onto the canvas, and the tailings, what they call the tailings, then went into a discharge hopper, and it was released into the river. Couldn't do that today.
No,
it killed all the
couldn't.
fish life and the vegetation. And what they saved was the pregnant cyanide solution was then taken into the precipitation room, where it was drawn across boxes of zinc shavings. And the gold and silver from the precipitation onto the zinc shavings was gradually consumed, and it fell to the bottom of the box as a heavy black slime. And that's what they captured and took back to Wihi, to the refinery there, where they poured it at a very heavy temperature, 1,000 degrees, into bars. You've probably all heard about the bars. 22 kg or 44 pound bar. Still gold and silver.
Heavy.
Oh, it's still mixed.
Still mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. To separate gold and silver at the refinery, that's where they introduced, you had sulphur, lactrite, black slime was treated with sulfuric acid. Slime washed in hot water and dried in a large furnace. Then melted in an oil furnace with borax, soda and sand. Now as a bullion, because it had gold, silver, copper, lead, iron and other metals, is baled out into 1,000-ounce moulds.
Wow.
This, and then the second stage, and then you had the gold from silver cells collected, washed and melted into stabs and put into gold electrolytic cells, because it was by electrolysis how they separated the gold and silver, was electrolysis action. And they could get gold up to 99.99% pure gold through this process here.
That's crazy.
That's my brief for you.
That's crazy.
I'll leave you, but you've got to go through and look at the photos all through here.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Appreciate it too. Thank you.
And then when you finish, we'll take you up to
Thank you.
Yep, sounds good.
the kilns. You can see where the roasting was done only for 4 years. The kilns went.
That's
When they
fascinating, man.
went crushing, they closed the kilns. They're massive. They were the biggest in the southern hemisphere. Kilns. I'm going to go up there.
We have a look, yeah.
Yeah, all days I still like now.
Take some photos. Looks like you are.
Oh, yeah, they are.
That's no problem. You only got to tip the guide. That's a big flood in 32.
Right.
In 81. So
Pretty awesome.
81. Yeah.
Real miners and modern miners, hard to tell. Completely different. Look how they're doing it now, like how they used to do it. It's crazy. Yeah, completely different. I was searching cinnamon. Oh, I was like, cinnamon? Hey, mindful cinnamon. Mercury container. It's all mercury containers. Vinegar bottle, half gallon.
Anyhow, I'll leave you to it. Take your time. I'll write through. This is the next bay is a bit more modern mining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, mate.
Appreciate it. Grace Darling Mine, Waitakere. I think. It all skipped between a self virtual frame and wheels. Oh, this is virtual frame wheels. That's made a new one. It's all related.
Oh, they're down on the old. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. A horse collar. It must have been tough life back then. The flood 1981. Damn, so they lost the entire city. Entire town went. Oh, but so there was 2 butcher shops, 2 grocery shops, Shaw and Robson. So this is everything they did have, and now it's gone. Oh, there's a flood here. Golfed, didn't it? About to get a picture of her. Wow. Just 2 months after this photo was taken, Waikino townships on State Highway number 2 ceased to exist. The shops and houses shown here were swept down the river. Oh crap, that's insane, isn't it? That's crazy. So that's what it was. That's all gone. There's nothing left. Worst flood ever. These cool old things here. Wakina wiped out. That is crazy. I think they lost the entire city, entire towns from one flood. Wow. 1 year. This can be a long video, sorry everyone. See if you can just split this one up, this part and the next part, into 2 different parts. So we'll do this museum part for once you want to watch the museum, and then we'll do the Kelm part. This is probably like a 40-minute long video. Look at what the town looked like though. It had like houses and everything. It's gone. Crazy to see what this place actually looked like back at this time. Okay, that's not part of it. Oopsies. Sorry. Sorry about the glare on the photos. That's how mine is. Sorry, quiet everyone. So guys, I'm doing that for a job. Inside the old, just like that, dangerous. Searching for gold and everything else. Dangerous as hell, isn't it? 1900 feet below, 1,000 feet below. I know people died just doing this job back in the day. It's crazy, man. This is more the modern side, I think. Emergency shower. They're not there for. Gets loud up there. Display purposes only. Emergency shower. What do you use it for? Is something good in it? Look at mine's on now though. Completely different. Oh, I got a tight arm. Okay. Oop, I'm trying to trip over. Oh crap. Oopsie. It's over here. Dress full of solid gold room. Hard hat with neck flat, fireproof shirt. With sleeves, visor. There's a lot of stuff to do. If they're making gold. I guess they were making gold back then. How they made the gold. Gold room. What a job. Environmental enhancement. Hope you enjoyed this video. Place our wildlife. Lizards. Conservation. Ooh, cool. Patterson's drone shed up Izeak. Well, I think this is Izeak. Mine building there, not sure. Maybe. Look at that. What about the old logging mining camp, mining town? These little mining houses. It's kind of cool how they made everything back then. Like that's made like a completely different village, like a complete village for themselves. As it lived and worked. It's pretty amazing. It's 1886. 1896, sorry. Crazy, isn't it? We got workers. Okay, cool. Down here. Some old tools and old handmade nails. Rail spikes. Couples. Oh, stirrups for your horse and shoes. There's some massive horseshoes. And look at this in my hand. It's huge. That's massive. Wayne Court's at the old mine. Oh mine. Inter-risk. See the video down here. You want to Victoria? China. More old houses. I think the other guys have moved out. I think the rest of them moved out. We're going to. Oh, China takes from down below. I think. Okay, we're going to take you up to the next part of it. Try to rush this last little bit. So as we go next through Crown tunnels. Should find, I think we are. Yeah, we'll see up top.